Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl. I'm here. Finally. Yes, I'm late, but I'm here. I hope you can hear me. I know my fan is on, which is kind of loud. North Hill Live is here. Good morning, Sister Wordy. Good morning, North Hill Live. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, today it's just going to be kind of chill. We are going to be doing some riding sprints and stuff like that, and just chilling and chatting and stuff like that, because summer camp is coming up. So we are going to be doing that. My hair is just horribly messed up with this headphones on, but it's okay. How are you today, North Hill Live? How are you? I do still need to watch the rest of the Blessing Boat replays. I really want to watch those. I love to watch those replays. Sometimes I can't just sit down and watch the whole thing without interruption, but sometimes, like when I'm working or something, I'll just be lurking, as in, like, just have the VODs up in the background, and then I like to, like, browse at the comments and stuff like that. It's really cool. You're all good? What summer camp do I speak of? Well, thank you for asking. Summer camp is basically in the writing community and lots of creative communities. Basically, people decide to do fun, artsy stuff during summer. This background is horrible, and it's because the fan is basically ruining the effect, but it's okay. I'm not going to turn the fan off. There's literally a severe heat warning in my area right now. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to keep the fan on. But yeah, anyways, World Anvil is one of the big summer camps that I'm participating in this year. I'm going to link it. Sorry. Hold on. World Anvil. Summer camp. No, that's from last year. Okay. Yeah, that is not from last year. That's from 2020. Very funny. There we go. It is this. And I'm going to give you guys the link to that. So basically, this is called Summer Camp. And basically throughout the month of July, from July to August, basically, they're going to be doing prompts where you try to world build in your world and create different things, and everybody submits prompts and everybody gets inspired and stuff like that. I currently have my article. Okay, wrong thing. I did a pledge article to what I'm going to try to do this summer camp. I decided to just say the highest possible badge this time. Yes, they give badges as well. Badges don't really do anything, but they're fun. I don't know. I see somebody in the Discord is trying to watch. Unfortunately, it seems their device is lagging. So sorry. If you can't see it, it's okay. Let me get some music started before it gets too far into the stream. Now let me know if that music is too loud or too low. Alright, so anyways, I believe I said hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is Wordy Girl, and today we are just going to be doing some chill. We're going to be chatting a bit. We are going to be talking about creative summer camps. I did see also that Art Fight has announced the themes for Art Fight, which goes on, I believe, in the summer as well. So there's so many creative things going on. If you are an artist, if you are a writer, there are so many things that we can do this year in the summer. So, okay, so week 3 has been revealed, but I have not gotten a chance to update this, so I'm going to do that right now. It's Rika. Thank you so much for following.
Victory Associate.
I appreciate you. All right, so let's go to the summer camp page. Okay. Summer camp. Okay. And this is the page. I don't know why I didn't just open it in a new tab. Alright, so the homework prep for week 1 and week 2 I did already. Week 3, the theme is belief. So we are going to edit this page and we're going to do my homework for this time. I actually do have 2 incomplete assignments from last week as well. So I might take a look at those, but those have to do with like styling and CSS of the world, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that right now. So we're gonna see. We're just gonna update this. I might just have it in the curtain while we do a sprint on the screen. And if you don't know what a writing sprint is basically when we set a timer and everybody gets to try to write words or do whatever they're doing within a certain time period. And once that time period is up, then everybody gets to tell everybody how much progress they made. So some people are like, wait, what? But it's fun. It's in the creative communities, especially the writing communities. A lot of people love sprints. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the Picker Wheel site. And we are going to get the sprintometer. I made a handy sprintometer that will tell us how long we should sprint for this time. So let's spin the wheel and see what happens. "28 minutes! Sounds good. And the Picker Wheel site has updated some. I like this font. It's really cool. Okay, so we're going to sprint for 28 minutes this time. I'm going to set this timer for 28. If you would like to join us in the Discord server, you can as well. Handsome co-host will put the link in the chat. Basically, if you click that link, we can go to the server and you can sprint in there as well and keep track of your words. If not, no worries, but it is an open invitation. Anybody can join the server. Lots of cool people there are on that server, a lot of creative people, and right now we are actually doing the Epic Character Challenge. So, let's say start sprint for 28 minutes. And it will start in about 1 minute. So we are going to start this timer once the sprint starts in the server. And if you would like to join, feel free. If not, no worries. I'm going to look at my summer camp article and how many words are there. Okay. Okay, it looks like I have 2,247 words currently in my summer camp prep article. So I'm going to join with that amount of words. And then we're going to see how many more words we can add to that. Christrider's here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yes, today we are doing sprints. I know you love sprints. If you'd like to join us in the server, feel free to click that link Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. And this, hey, hello, Rika Rika. Thank you for joining the server. The sprint begins. I am starting the clock right here, so even if you're not joining the server, it's fine. You see that handy dandy clock right there, and it will tell you how much time we have left in our sprint. So much success with all the stuff you're working on. It's time to get ready and start writing or drawing or doing whatever you want. Some people use sprints to like clean up or like wash dishes or whatever. Oh my goodness. Lord Theo is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Says, I get it now. They call it an ambush because you're pretending to be a bush, and while you're doing it, you say ambush. Interesting joke. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? Rika Rika says, Belle Beezy told me to check you out because you do writing. I would have never thought to see a streamer do this. Oh, wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Rika Rika. I appreciate you stopping by. And thank you to Belle. Shout out to Belle, who has joined the server and has been very active there. Also, I met Belle in the stream. So yeah, there are lots of writers who do writing streams, and writing streams are pretty cool. Lord Theo says, well, that wasn't more like a random thought. Yeah, it was. It was a joke, but it was a thought. Christ Rider says, I'm good. You streamed the other day, but never had a chance to watch. Where have you been? Yes, exactly. So basically, sorry. I have not been streaming very much because stuff. But I did stream the other day. We interviewed the Blessing Boat folks and talked about Blessing Boat, which was really cool. And then we did like a sprint or something, and yeah. But my schedule is up now, so hopefully I am going to stick to it, even though I was like 45 minutes late today. So basically my schedule this time is Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Then we have Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and then some surprise streams, maybe, probably, kind of, I don't know, basically. It's Rika says, thank you for having me. I appreciate you. So yeah, if you are working on anything, if you're writing or anything, feel free to just go ahead and start typing. We are currently in a sprint. 25 minutes are left on the clock, but if you don't want to sprint, that's fine. We always just chill and chat while we're working. So some writing streamers are like, it's sprint time, be quiet. But here you can go ahead and keep chatting in the chat, and I will chat with you as well, because not everybody is doing a sprint. But if you do meet the stream or something like that, that's understandable too, you know. I don't know why this song keeps going out like this, but I think it's because it has a bass. It has a bass that can't be heard when the volume is too low. So yeah, I'm gonna skip this song. Tristarter says, I have used co-working streams for chores. Yes, exactly. That's what I was just telling people earlier. Some people don't do it for writing. Sometimes they say, okay, during this sprint, I'm gonna clean up my room, or I'm gonna wash a couple of dishes, or I'm gonna run to the store and get something. It doesn't matter. Whatever you choose to do with a sprint, that's a sprint. And it's supposed to help you. So whatever you want to do. Yeah, so much fun. But yeah, I'm glad you discovered writing streamers. There are so many writing streamers. Alrighty. I am going to get to work on my summer camp stuff. But feel free to keep chatting in the chat. And if ever you hear it's like something's wrong with the audio or something, please tell me, because I can't hear what you guys hear sometimes. What happened to my summer camp? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to put the homework part over here so that I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put this tab right here. 23:19 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. All right. Oh, no. Christ Rider, I don't think that's what a sprint is for. Hopefully not. Okay. So this week's theme is belief. So I'm going to update my pledge to include the new quotes and the new, assignments. So for those of you who don't know, I did link it earlier, but World Anvil Summer Camp is coming up. I'm going to actually pin this in the chat if you would like to check it out. It is not too late to join because it starts next month. So, Basically, it is a summer camp where it's all virtual. You can just go and write in whatever world you want to write in. You can do fun prompts, and it's so much fun, so much community all month long. Christarter says, actually going to get dressed. I have horseback riding. Nice! You're always horseback riding. That's so cool. I've always wanted to. I need to do it one day. As I love horses. I absolutely love horses, and I really would love to go horseback riding one day. Okay, so here is the assignment. Let's see what kinds of beliefs would fit in with the world's themes, genre, and other foundational points. Okay, I'm gonna take that, put that there, take that, and put that there. Ta-da! Okay. I also have lots of cool hidden stuff in my summer camp pledge article that I try to do every year. Let's take this. Put that there. Put this here. Of course, I do know you were trying to be sarcastic, Christrider. I know, that's how you joke around. 18 minutes and 44 seconds are left on the clock for all of you who are sprinting with me. Okay. Please also let me know if the keyboard is tapping too loud, because sometimes I can't hear how loud you hear it. Okay. I'm gonna just format this article, then we're gonna talk about the summer camp homework, actually. This already exists. Okay, I'm not even gonna comment on it. I'm just gonna put it in the article, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, we have 16 minutes left in the sprint. I have formatted the article and added in the summer camp assignments for week 3. Okay, hold on. I did something wrong. Let's move this whole thing over here. There we go. I think that's better. More spread out. Okay, there we go. And we are done with the formatting. With 14 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to... Huscat is here! I finally catch another of your streams. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining, Huscat. How are you? Oh, Christ Rider says, since you've known me for so long, you can call me Hunter. Hello, Hunter. Yes, I know you by Hunter because you're on World Anvil as Hunter Christmas. So you want me to call you Hunter now in the Twitch chat as well? I'll try to remember. We are going to go ahead, cover up the clock really quick because I'm going to show you guys what homework is for this week. Now that I've gotten my homework. I love Christmas, says Huscat. Yeah, exactly. Christ Rider, aka Hunter Christmas, loves Christmas so much. He wants it to be Christmas all year round. And it's quite fun. Even though Christmas movies can be silly sometimes. They really can. They really can. Hallmark movies are the bane of my existence. Yeah. Yeah, some people love Hallmark movies. I'm just like, you know what? They're okay, I guess. But yeah, they are such a laughing stock sometimes, and like everything is the same, and then some weird cliches and weird tropes and weird stereotypes, and it's just like, okay, I think it's enough. Yeah, but my mom loves those kind of movies. I'm like, okay, you guys can watch that. Alright. So, this week's theme is belief. The quote is, Frisbeetarianism is the belief that when you die, your soul gets stuck up on the roof. Your soul goes up on the roof and gets stuck, which is trying to be a funny joke by comedian George Carlin. I guess because frisbees sometimes when you throw them, they get stuck up on the roof. Yeah. I don't know. World Anvil puts quotes, so that's the quote. So basically it says, religious belief is a foundational element for many cultures, but belief doesn't have to be about religion. Beliefs can be about superstition, urban legends, and myths, people you believe in, and more. Essentially, anything and anyone that inspires people for good or ill. So the first assignment is consider what kind of beliefs would fit in with your world's themes, genre, and other foundational points. So that's something to think about. And if you would like to go to this page that I'm on, click the link that is pinned in the chat and you can see it. This is World Anvil Summer Camp prep homework for this week. Second assignment, prepare yourself. Oh, wait. That's not the second assignment. Oh, yes, it is. Second assignment is prepare yourself. Find your inspirations IRL. Which they do this formatting a little bit weird, but I understand. It's like, here's the prompt first, then this is consider your assignment to sum it up. Okay, inspiration comes from many different places, and you're the one who knows what makes your creativity flow. But whatever it is, now's your chance to gather any inspiration sources you need. Look for music that fits your world, spend some time with the people and pets you love, and take in your surroundings when you go for a walk. After all, there's no better source of inspiration than the real world. So for the second assignment, create a bank of inspirations, quotes, music, descriptions of experiences, and shower thoughts, etc. Now, when I was doing it just a couple of minutes ago, you probably heard me say, I already have this. That's because this is basically trying to get you to make a meta, really. And a lot of worlds already have meta. If you don't want to know what a meta is, basically, it's just short for... It's meta, as in not part of your world. This is outside of your world. This is something on World Anvil that worlds have to tell the readers and the audience what inspired the world, what kind of vibes they're going for, tell why the author created the world, stuff like that. So that's kind of what this already is. But I see what they're trying to do because some people don't have a meta. Prepare your world, images, gallery, and maps. Real life can give you an amazing inspiration, but so can art. Look for art that fits your world and inspires you. And if you're an artist, you can create it yourself. Of course, you shouldn't use it without the artist's permission, but looking at other people's works is a totally valid way to get inspired, and something most of us do. Consider creating a map for your world or area to focus to, either yourself or using a map generator if that's important for your creative workflow. So there is a link to an article that tells you about different map generators that you can do. And that's the third assignment. Find art and pictures that inspire you and grab a map if you don't have one and if you need one. So if you don't need a map, don't get a map. But if you do need a map, get a map. So that's the thing. I have lots of different maps for my world. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what section of my world I'm focusing on for this summer camp. So I don't know exactly what specific map to make or showcase this time. But we're going to see. And then the final assignment for the older worlds, review your inspirations. If you've been working on this world for a while, you might not need new inspiration sources. Still, take a look at your old ones to get a refresher, and who knows, just like how your world and meta changes over time, your inspiration sources might also need an update. But your meta is kind of your hub for collecting inspiration sources. At least that's what I thought. But okay. The fourth assignment is check your inspirations again. Are they still relevant? Can you find any better that represent the current state of your project? So, this whole week's homework just feels like the meta again, which earlier in the month, there was actually lots of homework on the meta. Take a look at your meta, primer, and other high-level document and update it according to the current state of your world. But I guess could be considered different, but I feel like it's almost the same thing. But okay, we'll see what we can do. By the way, there are 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in our sprint. So, I have done the formatting of my homework. Now I have to just think of what makes this homework. What makes the homework. Like, I can't do it right now. Because it just feels like I already did this homework. I see Warrior of the Wind is chatting in the Twitch chat. I don't know if you're actually watching. I don't know if you're actually watching the stream, if you got it to work. If you did, cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If not, fine. I'm just responding in the chat instead of just responding on the stream if you can't hear me. Okay, so 5:15 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I'm gonna see what I can do here in my pledge document before the time goes up. Crash Rider says you probably won't see this, but I'm going to get off Twitch and go. Hopefully you'll be still on when I get back. Have a blessed one, Crash Rider. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Much love. Much success with the horse riding as well. Do have fun, Hunter. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. Always God bless and much success. And thank you so much for joining the stream. Okay. Okay. This homework is like, I don't know what to do about it without just saying, I did this already. Okay. But I do know that there are some playlists I can add. I guess I could add more inspirational art, but I don't usually have like real world art, and I know that a lot of people think AI is very controversial because, you know, real artists, we like to support real artists, even though I just like to laugh at AI sometimes. But yeah, I don't really have much art to add. Sometimes I will like to show people what something is supposed to look like. Generate a quick, horrible AI image, which usually doesn't actually do it appropriately, but it's like, well, it gives you an idea. 3:16 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. While you're waiting, also, do know that there's way more redeems now, and Twitch has added something called power-ups as well. And you can actually activate power-ups by cheering bits. If you cheer bits, you can put effects on your messages. You can gigantify an emote in the chat, or you can do an on-screen celebration, which I personally don't know about the on-screen celebration. But I did hear that when I tried the test, somebody in the chat said they could see it. I couldn't see it. And I tried it twice, and I tried it on my computer. I didn't try it to look on mobile, though. But I couldn't see it, like, right here, and I couldn't see it on my Twitch channel. So I don't know about that one. Gigantify an emote. It just makes the emote big in the chat, which is fun. On a VOD, it won't look big though. This is how it looks when you highlight a message. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. So clearly on the VOD and right there you cannot see it, but if you are currently live in the chat, you can see that highlight is cute and it has like a glowing little thing around it so that people can see your messages standing out. There's also another one to highlight, but I don't know. These are fun things that Twitch is trying, but it seems like they're just trying. They're doing good, I guess. I appreciate the efforts. It's just funny that a lot of these kinds of things for small streamers don't make sense. Because like with the message effects, that's kind of like highlight my message. And I don't have highlight my message even activated on my channel because the chat usually doesn't blow up so much that I can't see. Like I literally usually read every single message from every person who types something in the chat. So doing something like that would be a great way to support me, but it's gonna be just like a little anticlimactic, I guess. The gigantifying emote is funny. But then on the VOD, like I said, it doesn't show, so I don't know. And I still can't see on-screen celebration, so I have no idea. But anyways, besides that, we have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The sprint is over. And how did you guys do? I personally did 2209. Did I actually add words or did I delete words? Haha. I thought so. I did delete words. I deleted 38 words. That's funny. Because in formatting that article, I took the homework from that way and then I deleted some of the stuff I had for placeholder, filler, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what made that happen. So that's fine. I still got progress done, which is good. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Warrior of the Wind. I see you are trying to watch. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you got it to work a little bit at least, even if the internet is lagging. And yeah, I saw what you were posting in the chat about what's happening with your apartment. It's horrible to hear. I apologize for that. I know it can be really frustrating. They're just like digging up all the trees, chopping down all the trees. Yeah, it's not a good situation. So sending chilly cold hugs to you because it is quite hot over there. It's hot over here as well. Yeah, you said the image that you made, Evil Ink Pen. I don't know if Evil Ink Pen got to drawing that challenge either, but I did see Handsome Co-host with like one of those curly wigs on or something. I didn't see the full image. I did see the work in progress that you had, and I don't think it was colored in. But yes, that was pretty cool. I love fan art. A co-host loves fan art of himself too. So if you want to post it, I think I did comment on it and say you can post it in his bot room, in backstage. His backstage room. If you go to his backstage room, that's where a lot of cool fan art and stuff is of him. So I appreciate you doing that. If you guys don't know who Handsome Co-host is the little guy that is going to appear right here. Yes, there he is. He's really cool. He's my right-hand bot, and he's a beloved friend of the server, of the stream, of everywhere. He's everywhere. Okay, thank you. And if you post it again, I will show it on stream as well. Warrior of the Wind is an artist, a lovely artist, and has done some cool fan art of our beloved bot friend, handsome co-host. I will also tell you where the I feel like I did tell you this before, but oh, I think I did see this. I see it. It is colored. Oh, interesting. Nice. Okay. I see you have posted it again. Warrior of the Wind says, this is a pic I took with my tablet. I need to transfer the file onto my USB stick to the Linux rig once I get back, hopefully before summer camp in July. So this is the picture. Thank you so much again to Warrior of the Wind for this fun little fan art of handsome co-host here. Now I don't know the inspiration. What is this? What is the inspiration? I think I missed the conversation where you guys were even talking about this. So please do explain what exactly this is of handsome. But yeah, really cool. Shout out to Warrior of the Wind, who does not have a Twitch account, but is watching from the Discord server. If you would like to join the Discord, feel free. Handsome co-host will put the link in the chat. Warrior is currently typing, so we will see what this prompt means. The challenge was to make a portrait of handsome co-host, and I was going for a Renaissance look, but I don't know what route Evil Ink Pen might take. Yeah, I have no idea either. But yeah, this is the one I think I saw first. I did not see the colored version. I saw the original sketch you had, which is pretty neat still. So this was the sketch I saw in the chat. I think I did say you could put it in backstage if you want. Yes, Evil Ink Pen might try to abstract modern classical. Who knows? I have no idea what he would do. Alright. So, thank you again to Warrior of the Wind for these interesting portraits. The sketch, and then we have the final product. Nice shading, nice coloration here, and the expression is just very fun. I love that. Look, handsome co-host loves it clearly, with the star eyes here. So he quite enjoys that. You got the chest badge wrong. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. So, because guess what? So basically, first, handsome co-host chest badge was the dino symbol, which is turned to the side and not upside down like how you have it. But his heart hatch, as I call heart hatch, has now changed to just a diamond within a diamond, because he's not just dino. Handsome co-host is so many different bots in so many different places because he can go anywhere. So yeah, that is why your symbol is perfectly fine. But yeah, thank you so much again to Warrior of the Wind for sharing that. Should we do another sprint, you guys? Let's see. What gonna spin again and see how long we should sprint for this time. $11 minutes. That's quite a short sprint, but that's good. Alright, we're gonna start a sprint for 11 minutes. If you would like to join us in the server, feel free. I will put the link again. Even though Handsome co-host just put the link. I don't know if I'm gonna work on my homework this time because I have to think about that. That homework was like, I feel like I did it already. So what I'm gonna do is a different homework. I mean, not homework, a different document. I am going to work in. My document currently has 190 words in it, so we are gonna see if we can get more words in that. I'm joining with 190 words. And if you would like to join, feel free to click the link, or you can just sit back in the Twitch chat and we will show you the clock on the screen. Alrighty, and let's get that clock started. 11 minutes. Save. And once the Sprinto says go, the Sprinto says go! 11 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. We are gonna see what we can do during this 11 minutes. Ko-fi-bot is in the chat to let you know and remind you that if you donate while I'm on stream, fun things can happen. Feel free to click the link right there in the chat, and it will take you to my Ko-fi page. $1:52 left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Time's up. How did you guys do with that sprint? I did 4:34, which is better than the words I deleted last time. 244 new words. Nice. Alrighty, that was a good sprint. Time to stretch a bit. I believe some people are in the ads. Hey, it's the Dino King!
What took you so long?
Welcome, 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 RPG Dinosaur Bob. How are you? Hopefully you're not in an ad since you just rated in. Dazzly, evolve! Yes. How are you guys doing? And what were you guys doing over there? Feel free to share. No ad for you. Great. Awesome. Yes. For those of you who do not know, I'm going to shout out Bob, the Dinosaur King. If you would like to follow him, please do. He's a cool writer. Doing lots of cool stuff. Writing in worlds. World Anvil, Game of Tomes, all that stuff. So how did you guys do? Just finished up the week 3 homework. Yes! Awesome. I was talking about that homework earlier. I was just trying to do some. We were doing a couple of sprints, and I was like, this is kind of just seeming like a meta to me, honestly. Like, I feel like I did this homework back in week 1. But I will take some more time to look at it again because, like I said, I do have some, I have some sound tracks. I have some, what do you call it? Playlists. That's what I'm trying to say. I have some playlists that I can add to the world. I have some, I had some stuff. I said, I'll think of it. I can't do it right now. I just feel like I need to be concentrated on it a little more. But yeah, it seems like a very interesting homework assignment. RPG Dinosaur Bob says, yeah, and since my world has been growing for 4 years, there's not much more external inspiration to add. Exactly. I was like, they did already mention meta earlier, and I had already recently-ish updated my meta anyway. You mentioned that the existing body of work is the inspiration for new stuff. Yes, that's a good way to look at it, because you've been creating your world for so long that you can get inspiration from it now. And that's amazing, and it sounds very weird, but I totally understand what you mean. Dazzly says, I had to decide on inspiration for the region of my world I want to focus on. That's another good look at it. That is another good look. What on earth, handsome co-host? Why is he delayed? Okay. Thanks, handsome. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with him right now. Bob says, I'm probably going to focus on the world's history, and since I know how history turns out, it's an important thing to keep in mind. Yes. But yeah, there's so much stuff. Like, when you're writing a world or writing a character or writing a story, a lot of times you might be inspired by one thing. But there's a point, I feel, there's a point where it shifts into its own thing. And now it's just its own thing. It's not the thing you got the inspiration from. It is its total own thing. And now it can do stuff that's different, and it can inspire you. So that, I really like how you said that the world is the inspiration for itself now. Dream! How are you? Thank you so much for joining, Dream Cartographer. Wordy, I missed you. I missed you too. Sending all the loves to Dream Cartographer. Thanks so much for joining. How are you? Nice to see you. It's been a while since you've stopped by the stream. But you've been in the server a bit, chatting a bit, and DMs a little bit. It's fine. I know a lot's going on. But yeah, how are you? It's good to see you over here. We just did some sprints, and we were talking with RPG Dinosaur Bob and Dazzly Cat about worlds and the inspiration. So Dazzly Cat, what region of the world are you working on right now that you're gonna focus on, that you're trying to find inspiration for? Because yeah, I totally get what Bob is saying, how the world can be inspiration for itself now, since it's existed for so long. But I also get what you mean. If you are focusing on a certain part of the world, then you need that inspiration for that. So Dazzly, please do tell if you are still here. But RPG Dinosaur Bob says, gotta run on phone calls to make. Been great talking to you again, though. Diamond or die. Oh no, have a blessed one, Bob. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. God bless and much success with whatever you're working on. I know you're planning on getting that diamond badge, so much success with that, and much success with those phone calls. So have a blessed one. Much love, and I appreciate the raid so much. Thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to talk to you as well. Dinosaur King. Dream Cartographer says, I'm all right. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad. I watched Inside Out 2 today. Yeah, I heard somebody said they watched it already. I'm like, it's out already. People have gone to the theaters to watch it already. I'm like, please don't spoil anything. I did not see it. But I've been seeing the trailers and stuff. It's very interesting. And yeah, the first Inside Out movie was pretty interesting as well. And I remember for one of the Epic Character Challenges, I did have an Inside Out prompt. I had an Inside Out prompt. Because, don't worry, I hate spoilers. Okay, good. But yeah. Thank you. I'm not worried about you giving me spoilers. It's fine. I was just like, oh no, I want to be careful where I read online, what I watch online, what I do online, because sometimes you can walk into an unsuspecting spoiler and be like, oh no. But I'm the kind of person still who, even if it gets spoiled, the whole movie gets spoiled, I watch the movie anyway. I mean, it just does take out that little bit of, like, you know, oh man, I would have been so surprised at that part. But I still enjoy the movie because I'm like, if I like the movie, I like the movie. If you spoil the movie, I guess it's okay. I will still enjoy the movie, but there is that kind of thing. YS Books is here. Hello. Welcome to the stream. YS Books, how are you? Vasimasi is here as well, and I'm so pronouncing your name wrong all the time. I just can't. But you're always screaming into my chat. Thank you so much for joining as well. YS Books says, I'm good. That's good. Much love. What have you guys been working on? I know that some of you guys might be doing creative camps this summer. I am planning on doing it. We were talking about summer camps this morning here. It's morning here. I don't know where it is. Some of you are in afternoon. Some of you are in evening. So happy time zone wherever you are. You just pronounced it how it's spelled. Yeah, I do. You told me something about how it's hard to pronounce in the real language that it is. It's probably impossible for me to say it. Dream Cartographer says, is this song Petrichor 4? Are you talking about that's right now? This is not the current Petrichor 4 song. No, but this was played in the Albatrunca playthrough that I did on my Play May channel. So it could be part of the, what I call, Albatrunca soundtrack. Yes, so it's part of the Albatrunca soundtrack, but this isn't the exact song that is called Petrichor 4. If you want to hear that song, that was pretty cool. I think so, myself at least, even though I made it. I can show you that song as well. Vasamasi says, I've yet to even look at any of the homeworks. This might be the year where I just skip camp. That's okay. That's understandable. A lot of stuff is going on for a lot of people, and if you have to skip summer camp, that's fine. Sending love and hugs. And yeah, do what you need to do, because sometimes, like last World Ember, I literally lost World Ember. And I was disappointed because I pledged to get so many words. I was like, 10,000 words is not it's not a lot, but life just, and I could not do it. So I said, you know what? This time I'm not even going to pledge anything because I never like to pledge stuff in the first place. I never like to make promises like that. But with the World Anvil stuff, I was like, I might as well do it. I think I can just do it. But this year I say I pledge to get the highest possible badge. And that highest possible badge is whatever badge I get. So if that badge is 0 badge, then I get 0 badge. That's the highest badge that I was able to get. So that's what I just decided to do this time. But yeah. Let me find the Petrichor 4 song. What? No triple diamond? Exactly. Wow, if you Google Petrichor 4, it does come up a little bit late in the game, but it comes up, which I'm surprised by. Dream says, I might have to skip summer camp as well. Need to start studying. I've been waiting all year for it, though. Maybe I can just aim for bronze. That's okay. I understand that as well. It can be very disappointing and sad, but when you have to do things in real life, it is important to prioritize. So I totally understand. You need to start studying. Yeah, we're doing homework and summer camp and stuff like that, but it is good to study for real classes as well if you're taking real classes. And I applaud you because school can be very hard. And yeah, buckling down, disciplining yourself to study. Much success with that. And if you need any kind of support buddies or accountability buddy, please do feel free to message me. Dream says it also doesn't help that I want to do art fight. Yes, I talked about art fight earlier too because people were like, what's summer camp? I said, well, guess what? There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the summer, including art fight, which isn't even writing. A lot of creatives do fun summer camp type activities in the summer. So I was thinking about that. I saw Art Fight did announce their themes this year, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's back again. I don't know if I'm gonna join. I tried to join last year, and I actually did. I got some Handsome Co-host fan art. We saw Handsome Co-host fan art earlier from Warrior of the Wind. Dream Cartographer also did Handsome Co-host fan art for Art Fight. Warrior says, oh yes, Warrior says a lot of people fell into that trap last year. A lot going on. Yep. It's tough because you want to do so much, but then it feels like outside factors are just eating up your time. It totally does. Bronze I thought was copper. Yes, bronze is copper. People just, there is something in the community where, oh wait, it's the Petrichor 4 song. Okay, see, I didn't even make it play, but it came on. So Dream Cartographer, this is the Petrichor 4 song. I was about to link it in the chat, but it decided to play on the playlist. I'm going to link it on the chat anyway. You probably can't hear it very well behind my voice, but this is it. Anyway, yes, Warrior of the Wind. Bronze is copper. The official name is copper, but there's some community members who call it bronze buddies, meaning like we're getting the lowest badge, and that's okay. So that's why some people call it bronze. Copper and bronze are technically different, but a lot of times the metals are like interchangeable. Yeah, it's okay. Bronze is good because you probably see a lot of people saying bronze buddies, and that's a like a camp group in World Anvil. They're like, we're bronze buddies. Like there's Diamond or Die, there's the Feral group. There's a lot of different groups. Silver, I don't know if there's like a silver thing or a what is it? Silver, gold. I think there's a silver group, a gold group. People who are aiming for different badges, they just create their own thing. But yes, as Warrior says, it would be nice if there was an in-between categories, but there's not enough weeks in the month for that. True. Vesamasti, which I totally pronounced wrong again, says, the current RPG campaign I'm running isn't in any of my works, so I can't even roll World Anvil into my game prep. Although I do have holidays in July, so maybe I can write something. Yeah. Well, you can always add You can always add your RPG's world into World Anvil, though, right? Anyways, also Vase says, last summer camp, I tried to start Camp Menace. Oh, yeah. I saw that. Uncle Tobin is here. So, Bronze Copper is the participation award. I guess you could say that. But it's not, because you could actually participate and do 1 prompt and still don't get the bronze badge. You have to do 8, like Dream says. Have to do 8. The problem is that said world is Planescape and not something I own. Interesting. Yeah, understandable. So are you just like not making up any original content for the game at all? Because if not, that's okay. But if you are, you can still have some stuff. It's still world building, even if it's like a fanfic. I've seen people with fanfic worlds on a World Anvil. I am making original content, but mostly using published set pieces. Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. There are people with full-blown fanfic worlds on World Anvil, and that's valid. Yeah, so you can think about it. That's fine. That's fine to do, especially if you're using like a public campaign. There's even people who are using like D&D and stuff like that. Like Colonel, he's around here a lot. He has a world that is based on D&D, but he's creating a lot of his own original characters. Even though some of the setting, places, and stuff are from the D&D, he's still doing a lot of creative stuff. So you have permission. Iron me too. Howdy. Welcome. Sometimes those fanfics writers make better world building than I thought. Exactly. And that's the thing. A lot of people think that fanfic is not valid, but it still does take a lot of imagination and a lot of creativity to make these alternate universes and alternate things happen. A lot of times there's original characters and there's changings of the story and all kind of stuff like that. So yeah, fanfic worlds are valid. They be making better storyline than movie. Exactly. Warrior says, I thought there were concessions for fan productions as long as it was new content. Yes. Warrior says, I think you're saying you do fanfic. It is such a obscure franchise. I can count on one hand in World Anvil who is familiar with it. Aren't D&D campaigns basically fanfics? Yep, that's what I was saying. Besides, these days, sometimes fan stuff is much better than the corporate garbage. Cough, cough. Yep, that's what Iron is saying. So that's why I said, Vasamasti, if you want to put it in World Anvil, put it in World Anvil. There's lots of people who do fanfic worlds. Yeah, I knew Warrior the Wind does fanfic world as well, but like Warrior the Wind said, and Warrior the Wind is in the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, feel free. Warrior the Wind is chatting from the Discord, and they have a world, a fanfic world, which, as Warrior says, is so obscure. A lot of people aren't familiar with the original content, but they create a lot of, very original content, even though it's based on fanfic, and by it being based on fanfic that not a lot of people are familiar with, it doesn't seem like fanfic at all. But it's still valid. All of that is valid. Iron says, I also remember coming across about a post of the problem of magic in most stories. Yes. So yeah, there's so many different things you can do. So do consider. If you do a lot of world building and stuff like that, you can still put it in World Anvil. And you don't even have to make it like this is for people to come and look at it and like it and stuff. You can just be your world building world for your campaign. You can just literally name it what your campaign is named. You can put placeholders of, locations, characters, whatever, that are already created, and then you can expound on those original ideas, because you have to be writing it somewhere, aren't you? What are you writing, in a Google Doc? As you know, in the World Anvil Discord, if you post a Google Doc link, the Google Doc we'll trigger the bot to say, G-Docs in World Amble Discord. Are you lost, stranger? But now they say something better, which I think is great. It says, that would make a great World Anvil article. So I feel like that's a good change to the bot, but it's still fun. Having the chat in 2 different places seems like it could cause some disco. Oh my goodness. That deserves a rim shot. Thank you so much for that joke. That was so fun. Iron says, yes, Google Docs. Yeah, if you were doing all that in Google Docs, you might as well just put it on World Anvil. If you have an account where you can create another world, or something like that. If you have a free account and you can't do it, it's fine. But if you have an account where you can create another world, you just aren't doing it because you're just like, this isn't mine, then you can rethink that. I think it's great to put it in World Anvil. Nah, I'd write traditionally on paper, says Iron. Yeah. If you do write on paper, understandable. And I quote, when a world is so predominantly... I think you're trying to say, when a world is so predominantly filled with magic, is it really magical? Yeah, so that's the argument of, if everybody has magic, is magic magic? What usually makes magic magic is the fact that it's something new and something that is limited that not everybody can do. But once everybody has magic, that can cause some problems. Just like superpowers. A lot of times, it's like, once everybody's a superhero, once everybody can fly, once everybody can teleport, once everybody can go through walls, it's like, now this is just normal. Which it's interesting to look at. I just personally think that you have to go about it the right way, and you should put proper limitations on yourself or things can get crazy. In my server just the other day, we were talking about telepaths and how we should put limits on them, and why wouldn't they just do this if they were this? It's like, there's different things that we can do to limit. This seems like a world building issue. So yeah, if you guys like to join the server, it's really fun. It's full of creatives. This is why I prefer a more smaller number of magic users in a story, says Iron. Yes, of course. Warrior of the Wind says, I am not into tabletops or Warhammer, but fan productions like Space King and Astartes are getting me to binge some lore videos, and the fans do very good things. It's a shame corporations try to ruin it by turning iconic franchises into money printing schemes. Interesting. Piers Anthony Xantha books. The world is full of magic, but there's all sorts of weird literal things. But getting stuck in our world, mundania, is strange to natives. Yeah, so that's what I said. You can do a world where everybody has magic or everybody has superpowers. That's totally doable, but you just have to think really hard about it and think, what are the consequences of this? How am I going to go about this? What are the limits of this? And what's going to happen? Like Syndrome once said, I'll make everybody super, and when everybody's super, no one is. Yes! Oh my goodness. Love it. Yeah, KofiBot is also in the chat to remind you that if you donate to my Ko-fi page while I'm live, fun things can happen, and you get to spin the donation wheel. I also have a lot of fun redeems in the chat as well. Some of the newer redeems, it's like I have replaced Snackaroo with Sweet Treat, which is for me to eat a treat that may just be frozen. Also, there is a Mock O'Clock in a happy hour, where I can make myself a mocktail, which I have replaced tea time with because it is way too hot to make tea right now. So we're not making any hot tea. We are going to make mocktails. Dream Cartographer says, Iron, my interpretation of that. What? I'm not sure what this says. Always been that. Oh, my interpretation of that line has always been that Syndrome's plan was when everyone's super, they'll all kill or incapacitate each other with the tech. Yes. Okay. So this is the thing. I feel like Syndrome. This is funny. If you guys don't know what we're even talking about, we are talking about Syndrome from The Incredibles. I feel like he was very hurt by Mr. Incredible turning him down when he was little. So he decided... So basically, he felt bad because he was a kid, he had no powers. But he wanted to help Mr. Incredible, who had powers. So... when he was turned down by Mr. Incredible, he realized, okay, he's turning me down because I'm a nobody. So if the nobodies who he thinks he's so much above get powers, then they'll be on his level too. And his story just became one of revenge. Instead of seeking acceptance like he was doing at first, he's like, okay, you rejected me, well, look what you get. So he wanted to defeat the people who had the superpowers because he was so mad at them thinking they were above him. Now, not all of them thought they were above him, but he just got this mindset because of the rejection. So he made it his mission to destroy them because he was very... it's weird. I like character development and I like characters' mindsets. Syndrome is very... Yes, so Mr. Incredible couldn't feel special. Exactly. He felt like he wasn't special because Mr. Incredible turned him down. So he's like, well, guess what? You can't feel like me because you're not normal like me. So if I make everybody like you, you will be normal like me. And you'll see how I feel. That's what I feel like Syndrome was. Syndrome was just such... It was very weird, and I'm going to tell you. Wild Zoo Guy can attest. He was very annoyed at me because Syndrome was one of the characters that I was just like, I understand him, though. It's not that I was condoning what he was doing, but I understand his hurt. I understand his pain. I understand why he did what he did. It's not to say his mindset was good. It wasn't. And he did the wrong thing. But it was good character development. It was good character writing. And Syndrome was one of those characters that I was just like... Iron said, I just realized how many of this story could be solved by a simple gun. Like Mr. Incredible is near invulnerable in the lore. But Syndrome, on the other hand, Syndrome was surprisingly quite a dark character in terms of what he did. Exactly. He was a very dark character. And when you see things like this in like kid movies, it's interesting to look like from an adult perspective. Like especially if you watched it first when you were a kid, you just remember the movie. You don't really remember all the little details. You don't remember all the deep character traits that were going on. When you watch it again, you're like, this is a movie. This is a real movie. This isn't just some colorful screen pixels dancing around. This is a movie. And of course it has comedy, it has heart, and it has everything, but just... Incredibles is one of my favorites. Warrior asks, did Evil Inkpin ever run out of points to redeem? Well, he did, but he gets more points whenever he watches the stream, so he got more. Syndrome, says Warrior the Wind, was nuanced as heck. They don't make villains like him these days. He had hardcore Peter Pan syndrome when everything is game to him and he feels no consequences for his actions. He presented himself as a genius, but at his core he was a petulant child. Yeah. He had a lot of dynamics going on. Trinket is here! Hello, welcome. Yes, tropical background. Iron says, I always remember the details. It's just that I don't understand them because English is not my first language. No, that's fine. That's also a thing. if you watch something in a language that's not yours and you pick up on certain things, you might not know the whole thing because it's a translation issue. That's totally valid too. Yeah, Syndrome could probably cure a lot of disease if he wasn't evil. Yeah, he was quite a character. Dream says, is that Vulcanaut in the background? Yeah. I looked the wrong way. There it is. Okay, maybe it is. And thanks again to Dream Cartographer for helping me name that. Or the Styrax. I think somebody's in an ad. If you're in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know that you are gone so that I won't be talking to you while you're gone. I am like very observant of a person. It's a matter of can I...
Ugh, fine.
Hello, Josiah. Welcome to the stream. Iron says, I am very observant of a person. It's a matter of can I understand the language. Yes, totally understandable. Like me, I know a little bit of Spanish, un poquito español, and sometimes when I hear Spanish or see Spanish or people are talking Spanish, I can pick up on some things, but some things just don't translate because I don't know. And also some of the languages have different idioms and different phrases and different sentences and different words that just don't translate well over to another language, which is totally valid. So I totally get what you mean. Yeah, well, he did choose to, like, one of his things was he was very selfish in the fact that he was hurt, and he just felt like he did what he wanted to do to get revenge for being turned down. So in the way, he was blaming Mr. Incredible for everything, but it was really his own way of going about the situation. Iron says you're in near trilingual. Near trilingual. That's amazing. What 3 languages, can I ask? Because I know a little bit of so many languages. But I cannot consider myself bilingual or multilingual at all. I can't consider myself that because I only know like a couple of sentences, a couple of words, not even enough to count up to anything. Where did he get all the money? Well, I believe okay, so he was just a little kid, nobody, but he was so determined to make a name for himself so that he can get up there. I feel like he created these companies and stuff so that yes, probably selling his earlier inventions, yes. So he probably just tried to work his best, work his hardest to become, he's one of those guys where he's so determined. I can just tell the way he is, he's driven. And if you put that drive behind something good, he has the potential to be such an awesome person. But he put all that behind something that was so selfish and self-driven to prove something. So that's why, yeah, I feel like he was like, okay, I need to make the money. How am I going to make the money? I made the money. Like, he would just do it. Whatever he puts his mind to, he can just do it. Because he's that kind of determined person. Malay, English, and Arabic. Nice. Yes, I don't know any Malay or Arabic. So, very good. Dream says, I know Arabic. Nice. The languages I know a little bit of Spanish. Probably the most Spanish. I probably know the most Spanish under English. I know some French. I know some ASL. I know some Chinese. Some. Very little. I know some Japanese. Malay, what is that? Says Josiah's source. Iron says, I swear I have a problem to pronounce certain letters like SK K and R. That's fine. A lot of people, even in English, have problems with pronouncing some of those letters. Yes, Malay, my first language, is spoken by the country of Malaysia, says Iron. Yes. They says Malay is a language and also an ethnonym. Yes. Yes, Warrior says Syndrome did state that he sold weapons technology. He did. That's what I mean. I just feel like he's such a determined person that he would just do it. Whatever he needs to do.
Preposterous.
Swallowtail says those experiments where they show children lose their ability to hear certain sounds not present in their main language is fascinating. Interesting. Iron says the ethnic race of Malay that spoken the language of Malay living in Malaya Peninsula under the country of Malaysia. Yes. They says I only speak Finnish. Oh goodness gracious. Thank you, handsome co-host. Dream Cardogger says be gone, bot. Yes, not handsome co-host. You can stay. We're talking about that weird bot in the chat, which was instantly deleted. Thank you so much. Base says I only speak Finnish and English. I've taken Swedish, Spanish, and Japanese classes before, but can't speak any of those. Well, just taking those classes, I'm sure you have more experience than me. Dream says, it's been a long time since I saw a bad bot here. I'm so glad, but guess what? You weren't really here when we had a lot of bad bots. There was a lot going on. I don't know. What was that? It was like during Nano. It was during Nano. And Samar realized that it was probably, I don't know, something to do with Nano.
Well, if you're going to be like that, I won't help you.
Yeah, so basically, so many, like, there were people, I could tell they weren't even all bots. They were literally people that were just bored. They were creating accounts. They would follow channels. They would come in, they would follow, they would like, I got so many inflated likes and follows from fake people that I was like literally just tired. I had to mute someone from saying obligatory associate because like 100 people would just come in and follow the channel. And when I clicked their profile, they said that their account was created 1 second ago. I was like, come on, man. They were like putting hate stuff in the chat. They were putting weird flags with UTC code and stuff. There was so much weird stuff going on. I finally is that the episode on YouTube that has trolls in the title? Probably. That's just one of them. That was just one instance. But a lot of them happened during that time. Yep, they were putting hate stuff in there. I was like, what the heck is going on? Samar was trying to help. Samar did remind me of stuff that I knew about, but for some reason my brain was just like... One of the reasons why my brain is like that is because, for one, I'm the streamer, but I'm also the moderator who catches things Handsome couldn't catch. And Handsome could not catch these because they were like real people. And sometimes they were using like get around stuff, you know. So Handsome couldn't catch them. I'm just like, oh my goodness. So being the streamer and a mod at the same time is just like a lot. Imagine having real people in your chat. Disgusting. Yeah. No, but see, this is the thing. I love you guys. You're real people. Well, I don't know for sure. Maybe you're fake. If you're fake, it's okay. But you guys are real people, and I don't want, like, some of the things that Samar was saying, and some other people were doing on their on their stream. They were making it like you have to only be a follower for a whole month before you can chat. You have to be this, that, this, that. And it was making it so bad for the real people. It was just making everything so bad. They were like having follower only chat, subscriber only chat. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I like you guys to be able to be here and have fun. Vase says we're all figments of your imagination. You have really bad figments. You have really bad figments. I think they're pretty okay. these figments are pretty okay. But yeah. So much stuff was going on, and so many streamers around that time were like putting way too many things in place on their channel that just made it just such a bad time for everybody. So Samar shared with me some tips, which I'm so thankful, and made me remember stuff like, for one, I have it now where you have to have a verified phone number or a verified email address if your account is less than a month old or something like that, because I understand some people literally just created their Twitch account. They literally just showed up and they are a real person who's okay, but some people just create their account and then they start spamming everything. So I'm like, if you're a legitimate person and you just create an account, as long as you have a verified phone number or email address, then I trust you. Even if you're fake and weird, because there's still some people who go through all that and they verify their phone number and email address just so they can troll. Like, okay, that's some dedication. But it will weed out most of them. So I kind of got that situation handled now. Dream says those people might have had a worse experience or been at risk. Yes. Also, then there were some people that we know of that were saying stuff like they got hacked, and I was getting scared they were really hacked, but I think they were joking, and I was like, please don't joke like this, because really stuff is happening right now, and I'm gonna ban you if you say that again, because I'm trying to help people. Also, Danny is here. Howdy, 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 Danny! Welcome to the stream, Danny Phantoms. How are you? Iron says, sometimes I do want to interview them and ask what's the point of doing all that. Exactly. There was one person, I literally timed them out, because this is another thing. They were saying, like, it's better to time them out than to ban them. I don't know how true it is, but I rather do that anyway. I was doing this even before I heard of that thing. I just don't like to, like, ban people, because I want them to have another chance if they are going to do the right thing. So I timed them out. There was one person who this is probably the episode that was on Twitch that you saw during Cartographer, because this was a very significant thing. I timed them out. They came back. Said it again. I timed them out. They came back. I timed them out one more time. I think when they came back, they said something else, because they were trying to see, like, okay, so they're timing me out if I said this. How about I switch it up to the other side? And I'm like, I'm still going to time you out. It's not what you're saying. It's how you're saying it is what you're doing. You're on purpose trying to do this. And then the person came back one more time, and I said, okay, time to time you out for 9,99999 minutes, because literally this person was like waiting 15 minutes to get untime out. And then they would say something else in the chat. I'm like, this person is so bored. They're literally just sitting around waiting for the timeout to be over. And people in the chat were like, well, at least that person's really dedicated. They're really dedicated. Iron says, been hacked is such a terrified experience. I had a friend who go through it, and all the Discord servers kicked him. Exactly. Yeah, I was part of a server, and I saw a person started posting some really stuff, and I was like, so I tagged the owner, and I was like, I don't know, I think this person got hacked. And then the person said, sorry, yeah, I got hacked, but he kicked them anyway, because he couldn't trust that it was still a good account. And I've recently heard that they've been having some Discord scams going on, where a member of Discord messages you and says, oops, I accidentally reported you because I thought you were somebody else. It's like, what? Like, I've heard this happen to multiple people, and I'm just like, they think that people fall for this, but they do. Really, people fell for this. And somebody in a server tagged everyone and said, guys, sorry, I might be leaving because my account got messed up, but I should be back soon. And then people were like, no, this is a scam. Please don't listen to them. And she was like, well, once I saw that they were asking for my bank information, I knew they were fake. But at first I thought they were real because they said they're from Discord. I'm like, Discord moderators are not going to be messaging you like that. I don't think that's the thing. Iron says I would whisper them the Rickroll link. Yes, and Iron also finds it really hard that it somehow works. But guess what? There are people who really believe this, and it's so sad. Like, a lot of times, even, like, in the real phone, people call, and sometimes it's sad. There's some seniors who, like, fall for these things, and there's some not seniors that fall for stuff. And I'm just like, as a person who is more, I guess, savvy to certain stuff, I can understand that this is instantly a scam. But there are some people who literally just don't see that. And then some of us are like, why would they fall for that? Who would fall for that? But people fall for it. It's very sad, but they do. And honestly, if it didn't work, these people wouldn't be doing it. So these hackers know that it works on somebody. And it's sad to know that it does, but it does. So you guys have to be really careful. Please. Because like even on Instagram, somebody one time, I think I told the story before, they messaged me and said they loved my picture and they wanted to paint a portrait mural of me for their rich friends, this rich lady who had a mansion and she wanted an art piece and she was going to commission them for millions of dollars to so-called paint my picture. And the funniest thing is the picture they chose. The funniest thing is the picture they chose. I want to go on here and show you which picture they supposedly told me they wanted to paint in this rich lady's house. It's just the most hilarious thing in the world. The most hilarious thing in the world. I knew they were fake. Josiah knows the story. They says
Cool.
also they says also many scams are intentionally crappy because you don't want the initial bait to catch people who are going to realize it's a scam before you actually get bank info or whatever. Exactly. Dream says I have been getting spam calls more often since I moved back to the UAE. Oh no. One day you accidentally answered. Well, sometimes, this is not advice though, but sometimes I answer the scam calls and just play with them. Vase says the worst case for a scammer is someone who initially bites, wastes their time, and then doesn't fall for it in the end. Yeah, of course. And that's one of the things that happened here. I literally laughed a lot because this person, I was just going along with them and they were saying the stuff. And then it's very funny what I do. I'm just funny. I can't even find the picture. This was an old picture? I can't believe how long ago this was. It was a dinosaur picture. Where is it? When did that happen? Oh, here it is. This is the picture, guys. So, this is the picture that the person supposedly said they wanted to paint me in a mural in a rich lady's house. I'm like, out of all pictures, you choose this. Seriously, bro? Like, this is just the most ridiculous thing, honestly. It's just funny. Yep. So Dream says, is the T-Rex coming out of your flower? It's not, no. Joe says zoom in. I can't zoom in to this. On this Insta, I can't. Okay. I guess zooming out will make it zoom in as much as I can. That's an awesome T-Rex. Yes. Jurassic wordy. So basically, this happened at, they have Dinosauria. It's back at the Detroit Zoo. They have Dinosauria again. And I love Dinosauria. Josisaurus does too. So I had said, Josisaurus, I think I'm going to need some backup. Because this T-Rex was coming out of the forest behind me. And out of all the pictures, this person decided to say that this rich lady wanted that in her house. Like, for real, honestly. You could have chose a better picture than that. Look at the T-Rex only having halves of their body. Truly beautiful. So yeah. Clearly she was a big dinosaur fan. I guess so. But anyway, the funny thing was I just played around. I knew it was a joke. I just played around with this person until they said their bank account information is messed up. So they're going to need to wire it to me first, and then I wire to them, and they will let me keep some of the money because I am the subject of the art piece. And so I was supposed to, you know, basically give them my bank information. So I was like, so you want my bank information, right? And then they instantly said, what, you don't trust me? This and that, this and that, this and that. I'm like, okay. Reminded me of the zoo I go to with my friend, and there was a Jurassic Park theme with a song playing. Oh, nice. Yes, Dinosauria is a great exhibit. They're full dinosaurs. They're full giant dinosaurs that move and roar, and it's just awesome. If you're in Detroit, check it out. We're supposed to be going soon, probably, hopefully. But they only come, like, they used to come, I think, every 3 years, 4 years. I think they come in the in the leap year. Now that I think about it, because I think it's always an election year. But I think they were doing it more often at first, but they decided to do it every couple of years. Yeah, Iron says, I find it hard to trust people nowadays. Yeah, it's sad. People like this make it hard to trust people. You're a very gullible person. Oh man, no, sending hugs. I know, you can kind of feel like, oh no, I might get tricked. Because literally, one time on LinkedIn, some guy messaged me and was saying he wanted me to help him with his website. And I honestly thought he was a bot. So I was talking to him like the thing I do. And I'm like, you're a scammer. I'm just going to see what you're going to say. And he was really a real person. And then I saw we had a mutual connection. And I was like, oh, wait, you're real. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're not trying to scam me. He's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. So he really wanted me to help with his website. And I did. I was like, first, the way he was saying stuff just made me think of those kind of scammers, which, like how you guys said, they initially first say it in a certain way to see if you bite the bait. Like, that's how he said it. But I guess that's just how he was. That's how he talked. So, yeah, it's hard to navigate sometimes. And the bad actors make it really bad for the honest folks. They make it really bad for the honest folks, which is very sad. But yeah. So what should we do? Should we do another sprint or something? Iron says, the thing is, I'm a very vengeful person, so I always make sure to gain payback for people lying to me. Oh no! Alright, should we do another sprint? Or what? We've been live for about 2 hours. So I wonder what to do. But the Ko-fi bot is in the chat to remind you, if you do donate while I'm on stream, fun things can happen, including the spinning of the donation wheel. Iron says, this is how I am with one of my friends. Like, bro, the reason why we don't trust you is when you say something, it's because you keep laughing like you just lied. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, too. The funny thing, I will tell you another story. It's not the very same thing. But there's a person that I used to work with. She would say she doesn't like to go to a haunted house because when she's scared, she starts laughing. So when she would go to a haunted house with her friends, the people at the haunted house heard her laughing, and then they thought oh, she doesn't think it's scary enough. So then they'll like go up to her and try to scare her more, and she will laugh more. And then they're like, oh, she's liking this. And then they keep scaring her, and she's like, please stop, I'm scared. But she's laughing. She can't stop herself from laughing when she's scared. She will literally like just punch you in the face soon if you keep going up to her because she's so scared, which is very scary. So that's why she was like, I'm just not going back to the haunted house. Iron said he's like Pinocchio, but instead of his nose extending, he just laughs. Yeah. Uh-oh. Dream says it reminds me of team building with someone going, it wasn't me, laughing. Yeah, exactly. When he laughed like that, that made Constance just think it was him for real. Like, bro, why are you laughing? I think you did this. And he's like, no, I didn't. And he's laughing. But yeah. What were we doing? Joe spins the random wheels. Joe spins the random wheel. We're gonna go to the random wheel and see what Joe gets. Alright, here we go. Thank you so much to Josiah Source for redeeming. Add a note to the box. So, let us know what note you want to put in the box. I haven't really put too many notes in the box lately, but the box is still there. It has lots of notes in it already. And yeah, so if you want to put a note in the box, feel free, Joe, to tell me what note you want to put there. Iron says, I don't like to go into a haunted house because when I'm scared, I go into my fighting stances. Exactly. That's what she was like. When I go to a haunted house, I literally, my instincts will punch somebody, so she doesn't go there anymore. Please read a note. Okay. I will read a note instead of adding a note. Sorry if the fan is too loud. Okay, there we go. A note. Note, 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 note. Time to go bonk people with swords. Bye! Bye, Vice Massey. Have a blessed one. Thank you so much for joining. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. And please don't actually hit people with real swords. I don't know if you're LARPing or what, but God bless and much success with whatever you're doing. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. And thank you for joining the stream. Much love. Iron says, and not to mention I have a very sensitive ear, so I'm incredibly vigilant to my surroundings. Yes. Okay. That's a good thing, though. This note says, go, go, Power Rangers! Evil Inkpin. So thank you so much to Evil Inkpin for that note. But I'm sure, even though Josisaurus did not put that note in the box, Josisaurus likes that note, I'm sure. Alrighty. So this says it's Hema. The swords are metal but not sharp. Alright. Have a good time then. Iron, also, Josiah, I think is asking you, yeah, I don't think he accidentally tagged you. I think Joe was asking, what fighting stances do you jump into when you go to a haunted house? Like, do you have a fighting style that you're doing? Or are you just like getting prepared and you don't have a particular style? Like, he's like, is this a karate back stance? Is this like kung fu? Like, what are you doing? Are you boxing when you jump into your fighting stance? That's what Joe is asking, I think. Yep. Casey, good morning, my friend. Good morning to you. It is almost about to be afternoon for me, but it is still technically morning. How are you today? Thank you for stopping by. Dream says hi. Taekwondo, says Iron. Slat and street boxing and just makeshift weapons. Yeah. So anything, any kind of fighting, you're just like, get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want you over here. Scary. Scary. And that's valid. Alrighty, 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 alrighty. Alright, so we read a note. Great. We are about to be in an ad. You're doing good? Great. Awesome. Much love to you, Casey. Iron says, I also know how to activate my adrenaline adrenaline rush on command. You know how to activate your adrenaline rush on command? Interesting. Ads. Okay, we're in ads right now. Once the ads come back, once you come back from the ads, I will probably start a sprint. Joe is back from the ads. Nice. All right. So I think that it's time for us to do another sprint. Okay. Keep clicking the wrong button. Minutes. All right, we're going to do a sprint for 29 minutes, but first I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the waiting screen really quickly, and then once I come back we can do a 29-minute sprint. All right, see you in a minute. Bye. Hello, 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 and I am back. We are about to do our sprinting. Let me get the clock on for 29 minutes. And let's restart the music. And if you would like to go ahead and join the Discord server, feel free to click the link in the chat. We're going to start the sprint really quick. Sprint. 29 minutes. And I'm going to start the music. Once the sprint begins, we are going to go ahead and click play on the clock on the Twitch side. So just in case you are not part of the Discord server, you can still participate. Alrighty, I'm going to join with the same amount of words that I did last time. Joe Source has redeemed wordy sing something. Oh my, what did you want me to sing, Joe? Let me know what you want me to sing. If you want me to sing something random, feel free to say it. The sprint begins! Starting the clock. 29 minutes. Joe wants me to sing Power Rangers with music. Now, this is the problem. I do not want to get copyright strikes on my channel. So, I might not sing it with music, but I can sing Power Rangers. Just tell me which Power Ranger theme song you want me to sing. I might not sing it with music. Exactly. With music, we'll get her muted. Correct, stream cartographer. I'd rather not that. Because if I do, then you won't be able to watch the little short that I make of if anybody clips it. If somebody clips it, this flower is horrible. I don't know what's going on with the flower. It was okay at first, and now when I put the headphones back on, that's just everywhere. I think the headphones are weird. Okay. I don't know. That's good enough. MMPR. Alright, so. Alright, let's go. They've got the power and the force that you've never seen before. They've got the ability to morph just to even out the score. No one can ever take them down. The power lies on their side. Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty morphin' Power Rangers! Okay, there we go. That was the most loud, rambunctious version for you. There we go. Now, back to the chill calm. And anybody who is lurking, especially if they are not wearing headphones, will probably have been very surprised by that. In fact, I lost 2 viewers. Okay, 26 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there who are still there.
Don't worry, I will.
Alrighty. Thank you, Dream. Alright. 23:19 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. 15 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Warrior the one says, I haven't done week 3 homework yet. I wanted to write some chapters and posted one for Father's Day on fanfiction.net, but it seems their notification problems have returned. I did not get a notice. A chapter has been posted. I'm worried my longtime regulars didn't get a notification either. I need to finish importing chapters to World Anvil, but so much going on, I wanted to finish current session first. Understandable. Much success with that stuff, is I'm not sure. I don't have much about I don't have much to say about fanfiction.net because I don't know how it works because I'm not on there. But I did hear you in the server talking about it a lot being problematic. So hopefully you're able to, continue despite the challenges. Ko-fi-bot is in the chat to remind you that if you donate at my Ko-fi link while I'm live, fun things can happen. So you can also spin the donation wheel if you do so. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. welcome, 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 Colonel. Thank you so much for resubscribing. I do not know why it did this, but Colonel says, hey, 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 made it here at last. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. And I don't know why someone didn't talk that time, but welcome, Colonel. You are on a 20-month streak of being a very generous, dedicated subscriber, and I appreciate you. Much love to you, Colonel. How are you today? I do not know why, for some reason, the alert decided to do that. Usually someone would talk. How are you today, Colonel? And what are you up to? You were doing a phone shift in work. Well, much success with the work. And if you have to lurk, that's understandable. Much love and thank you for lurking. But you might be off now. It probably is time for you to get off work. According to your time zone, yes. Uh-oh. Yes, Colonel has posted some interesting polls in his server lately concerning our next D&D session, which has a couple of players worried. Thankfully, the last session, we were talking about it last time, the last session wasn't too bad. Pret was worried, but it was okay. Our characters avoided destruction. They had a fun little end of the campaign party in world, which was nice. They had little party, food, competition, like archery contest, and Selma won. Then there was a wrestling match, an axe throwing contest. So many shenanigans were afoot. It was a nice end to the campaign. And I seamlessly transitioned from Anselma to Magnar. So, Magnar's here now. Magnar has a way different energy than Anselma. And it is fun to play Magnar. Yeah, so it's been an interesting time so far. The some members of the party are a little bit rambunctious and quite something. So this whole party has a different dynamic than the previous party, so fun to see how it shapes out. And Colonel has lots planned. Clearly. 7:35 on the clock for all these printers out there. And if you guys would like to redeem anything, feel free. There are so many redeems in the chat. We also have the 12-hour stream. Oh, the 12-hour stream ended. Alright, so you guys contributed a lot to the 12-hour stream, but we did not make it. Probably because I stopped streaming, so people could not contribute. So I'm going to give you guys your points back for that one. We still have the outdoor stream. The last time I did a thing, I tried to stream outside on TikTok, and I had no idea what's going on. But, I believe you guys are in an ad. If there's an ad, exclamation point ads, to let me know that you are not able to see the stream. I'm gonna go to find this. I'm gonna refund you guys for the... Oh, I can extend. I can extend it. Alright, I'm extending it. 12-hour stream. We were 32%. So we're not gonna refund anything. We're going to open it back up. There we go. I like how they have it where you can extend. At first I didn't think you could. But now they do have it like that, so you can. Great. 541 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. We still need to do the Wordy Streams Outside Live challenge. And I do know that Joe Source had some fun ideas for what I can do. Like I said, I was trying to stream outside on TikTok one day, and it was okay, I guess. It was weird. Dream has contributed to the 12-hour stream challenge. Thank you, Dream. Much love. Joe wanted me to do an outside picnic stream where I eat fun foods and stuff. So I might do that. The main thing I wanted to do at first was like somewhere that I can plug up my computer, because streaming is going to take up a lot of battery.
Don't worry, I will.
Exactly.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Huh.
Colonel says stream outdoors. Oh no. Well, thankfully, I don't know where one of those huts are. Therefore, I don't think that I can go there. Not that I would want to. Joe wanted me to stream in the park, so maybe I might stream in the park. I don't know. I would need something to plug up my laptop, but I guess I could have power banks or something. I don't know. More ads? I thought the ads just passed, but I guess Twitch tells me the wrong thing. 3:55 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. We are still sprinting, so I'm gonna try to finish what I was doing. All right. Heist. Guys are back from the ads. Nice. Welcome back. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Oh no! Handsome has said code red. Dream cartographer was spotted trying to sneak into the top secret base. Mission failed. Time's up for the sprint. How did you guys do? Jim Bim, welcome to the stream. Writing? Yes, I am. Josai Source has redeemed the first happy hour. The sprint is over, by the way. Let's see how many words I managed that time. 616. Good number. All right, 182 words is what I managed to do that time. If you guys were sprinting, please let me know what you managed to do. Okay, so just in time for the end of the sprint, we have a happy hour drink to choose. So Joe, thank you for redeeming happy hour. What we are going to do is look at this mini sampler mocktails. And which one do you want? There's too many of them. You can just name a color and I can tell you what some of the colors are. Jim Bim says, did I tell you I write? Yes, you did. Yeah, how is it? How is the writing going, by the way? You did say it, but random. Okay. Random. I should have a random mocktail wheel. Which cup do you want me to drink out of? We have the coconut. We have this little wine glass looking thing. We have the daiquiri glass. We have the pineapple. What do you want me to drink out of? And hopefully this is still cold. No, it's not. It's not. I'm gonna go get another one out of the fridge because that is not cold anymore. Lime. The lime colored drink glass. This one? Or are you saying lime flavor? Nice going well. When I actually do it, I'm not consistent. That's okay. That's alrighty. This is what you call lime. I wouldn't call this lime, but it is green. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I should put all these in a wheel. I'm gonna put all these in a wheel first, and then we're gonna go get the cold glass from downstairs. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is showcase the screen. You guys get to see me working on stuff. Done. Let's see. New file. No, we're gonna say create new wheel. Alright, so we have I feel like I'm spelling these things wrong. There it is. Okay. There's another New York Appletini? Oh, there's not. They put it on here twice. Is it really called number 1 cup? That's very weird. Okay. Why is it Hawaii style blue Hawaiian? I already have blue Hawaiian up here. Okay. I don't like these weird styles, how they're saying this. Okay. I think that's enough. Are these ingredients for Wordy's dinner? No. Dinner, that would be very weird. Okay. Alright, this is the best thing I can do right now. Let's do settings. We're going to change the tool colors. What are some good colors? Let's do custom colors. Let's see, some is pink. Some is blue, like light blue, sky blue. We have some dark blue. We have yellow. We have white. Uh-oh, I changed the blue to white. And then what do we have? Orange. Okay. What song is this that's playing? This was part of the Albatronka suite. Yeah, these colors are weird. Let's try. Let's take white out. We're gonna put red instead. Still don't like it. It's too bright. Let's make something darker purple. Yeah, this is part of the Albatronka song that I was playing when Colonel was with me on the Play May event. Should we eliminate yellow? Maybe we should turn this blue into another kind of blue. And make this orange. Alright, doesn't matter. It's fine. Alright, so we have this wheel. Now, what kind of song should it play? No, I don't like that. No. There we go. Song, twist, and shout. Haha. Alright. Let's enable these. There we go. And spin and sound. Confetti and sound. Okay. This button should be... Yeah, I like that cassette button. Spinning should be... Let's try the water drop. Maybe the water drop, since it's like for drinks. And there was another song. No. Nah. No. No, not that one. Party cheer. There's a different yay one, isn't there? Maybe there's not. I feel like there was a song that we didn't play. I'm pausing this really quick so I can play these songs. No. I feel like that one's on something. No. Maybe something that sounds good and cool. I feel like we have that one already. Not this. Well, that could be it, but... No. There's a ukulele, but it's Christmas. I feel like we already have this one, but this would be great. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it like that one. Okay. I still don't like something here. Is it the red or is it the blue? Something's up with these blues. No, I don't like that now. Never mind. Alright, we're just gonna go get... I'm gonna put you guys on the waiting screen. We're gonna go get the cold drink and come back. It doesn't matter about this. This looks okay, I guess. Gonna turn it back red. There we go. I feel like the yellow is the thing that's throwing it off. I guess it looks a little better now. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna go get the cold drink and I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back, and I have this LaCroix sparkling water that I'm going to use. So basically what we're going to do is pour this in here, and then we're going to add one of the mixes. Alright, so I should actually pause that while we spin to see which mix I'm going to use. Singapore Sling! Okay. We're going to hide that choice because I'm going to use it. And then we're going to save. Okay. What am I reaching for? Okay, there we go. Here we go. There we go. A nice sound. And this cup is not nearly big enough. I mean, this cup is too big for the small amount of drink I put it in. But it's okay. I'm gonna find the Singapore Sling now. There it is, all the way at the bottom. Thanks again to Josiasaurus for redeeming happy hour. Okay. And here is Singapore Sling. If you guys can even see. Nice. Shake well. Alright, so I'm going to shake, 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 shake. Then we're going to pour it into the drink. And then we're going to stir it. Alrighty. Okay, so I should have had something to... Oh, there we go. Smells interesting. There's still a film here. Okay, there we go. Pour it in. Alright, now it's time to stir it. And I have a straw to use that. There we go. Stir, 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 stir. Now, I have never tasted this before. I've never tasted any of these before. I don't know what to compare them to because I don't actually drink real alcohol. So, this is just for fun. Thank you again to Josiah Source for redeeming Happy Hour. Interesting. I feel like there's a lot of the sparkling water. And I on purpose got very plain sparkling water. It's not sweetened. It's just carbonated water. It has no flavor. Because I want to taste the flavor of the mocktail. Colonel says don't be getting drunk during happy hour. Of course. So, I don't really know what a Singapore Sling is supposed to taste like and what it's supposed to have in it. But I have it. So thanks. Now we have this wheel. I will fix this wheel or something. Should we do another sprint or what? Let's do another sprint. $26. Alright, so what we're gonna do is put 26 minutes on the clock. If you would like to join the Discord server, feel free. And the tiny bottles make you think of the ink bottles you've seen at the art store. You want to get them, but using them around cats might be tricky. Yeah. Warrior of the Wind in the Discord says that, and I totally get it. Cats can be crazy, and using ink around cats, especially if the cats don't give you your personal space, could be problematic. But these little bottles do remind you of ink bottles. You're right. Gotta get them all. Cats, that is, says Colonel. I'm gonna join with the same amount of words. If you would like to join the server, feel free. If not, no worries. We will have this clock right here in the Twitch chat so that you can go ahead and do it. Alright, the time has started and some of you are in ads. Colonel says you'll summon Prep Maker mentioning cats. Yeah. Warrior says Mom asked me to draw a simple dinosaur for use as a quilt pattern, so I tried to sketch something on the tablet. Jade decided to come on over and bunt my drawing hand relentlessly. Oh man, ad. Okay. You guys are in an ad. And if you're back, welcome back. Alright. Yep, I saw what you said about, you were trying to draw a dinosaur. Josiah Source loves dinosaurs. Josiah Source has a video of him painting a dinosaur. Really cool. Christ Rider's back! Excited you're still on. Welcome back, Christ Rider. How did the horse riding go? T-Rex dinosaur. T-E-A Rex dinosaur, says Josiah Source. Christ Rider says, please don't change. Christ Rider loves the enthusiasm that Joe shows. It was good? Nice. There we go. I'm glad you had a great time. Gonna write and rest for a bit before I do things. Alright, do rest. I know, horse riding can be fun, but I'm sure it's tiring. Tastes pretty good, by the way. I just don't know what it tastes like. Price Rider says it is, more so in the summer. Yeah, because of the heat. My computer's lagging. I think it's too hot here. Do you hear how that delays? I don't like how the typing is delayed. I might have to quit this program and then open it back up. Please be prepared for a dun-dun sound. Okay, there we go. You know what? I think I was supposed to mix two of these together. So one of the reasons why the taste is probably subtle is because it was only one. I think I'm supposed to mix 2. Yeah, I was supposed to mix 2. So that's why the flavor is really subtle.
Right.
But it's still good. That's fine. Thank you again to Josiah Source for redeeming that. Next time, we will spin the wheel twice, and then I will get 2 of them, mix them together. Alright, I'm turning off this keyboard because it's just throwing me off. So sorry you can't hear the artificial keyboard sounds and clicks, but you might be able to hear my real keyboard. It depends. I don't know. If my fan's too loud, you probably can't. Bill is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. What a day, folks, says Bill. How are you? My computer is glitching a lot. It's very slow for some reason. But you did have somebody in the chat earlier today who came into the chat who said that they were invited by you. So thank you so much for bringing in, I believe it was, it's Riki Riki. Oh, Rika Rika, yes. I knew it was something like that. So thanks, Belle, for bringing in It's Rika Rika. Much love, and I appreciate you for spreading the word about the stream and the server. How are you today, by the way? Yes, that's so great. Awesome. Much love. Bella has brought a couple of people into my server as well. So, yes, I appreciate you spreading the word and sharing the community. It's great to find others that enjoy similar things. You're doing good? That's good. Much love. We have 8 minutes left on the sprinting clock for all of those of you who are still out there sprinting with us. I'm pretty good, I guess. Just, trying to keep brain and keep going as always. And as I said, we are doing some writing sprints right now. My computer keeps glitching though. I don't know if you guys can see it. But like I see myself like this and then I see myself skip over here and then it's like, what's going on? So I think I might have to end the stream soon. I realized that I've been streaming for about 3 hours and 30 minutes. So after this sprint, I might have to end the stream. Sorry, but I thank you guys for joining me. I just think my computer probably needs a break because it's kind of hot here. There's literally a heat warning. Yeah, time flies. 3 hours already gone. Yes. Time does fly. But yeah. I've just been working on some stuff. Working on a bit of summer camp homework. Working on a lot of stuff. So, yeah. It's a lot. But yeah, it's good. I like the creative stuff. There's also, a lot of other stuff. But I'm glad to be able to stream because people are like, well, where are you? Why aren't you streaming? Like, sorry. Sorry, I am not streaming. You can wait because I'm getting my tan in Tenerife. I don't know what that is, but if that's what I'm supposed to be saying, that's very funny. That's not what I'm doing, though, but okay. Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm not streaming is mainly because a lot of hectic stuff that's going on. But, just trying to keep praying, keep going as always, and keep trying to figure stuff out. You spelled it wrong. I don't know what Tenerife is supposed to mean. I don't know what it's trying to say. Maybe it's in an island, because you said getting a tan. If you're trying to say I'm out on an island getting a tan, I guess that would be fun. 4:59 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Yes, it's a tropical country. Okay, got it. I will try to figure out which one you're trying to say. Maybe it's just something that I'm not familiar with. Ron went there? Nice. Phil says, how often does the stream get trolls? Because I know there are people about targeting Christian streamers lately. Yeah, well, guess what? It wasn't just Christian streamers. Like, a lot of times, we were just talking about earlier, last NaNoWriMo, a lot of writing streams got trolls. They got trolled. They got hate in the comments. They got, like, all kinds of different people who were just spamming. I had to, like, mute someone because he would keep saying obligatory associate because people were following the channel and their account was just like created 2 seconds ago and they were just spamming everything. They were just disrupting everything. So I have changed my settings. That was a Twitch issue. That wasn't really a streamer issue. I feel like that was some people just decided we're bored. We're just gonna do this on Twitch. I know that some Christian streamers were getting affected, but a lot of writing streamers were getting affected, and other streamers too. There were so many streamers getting affected, and it wasn't necessarily because of what they were streaming. It was just, this is the time for Twitch trolls to run rampant. So, thankfully it has calmed down, but also a lot of people have put in place deterrents. Like, you have to be at least a month old to even follow my channel. Unless you have your email address or your phone number registered, verified. Yeah. Some people identify as bots, let them be, but yeah, mute them. Yeah. Bots are cool. We love bots. Everybody knows. Handsome Co-host is a good bot, and he's cool. And good bots are welcome. Just like the Ko-fi stream bot, who just told us that you can support me on Ko-fi right now while I'm streaming, and fun things can happen on the stream. And you can spin the donation wheel. But if you're being an annoying bot, or an annoying human who is not doing the correct thing and spreading bad and hate, then no. That's why we timed out a lot of people. Time's up! Did I make the bot myself? Well, you can say I have customized him a lot. Handsome Co-host is my right-hand bot. He's been with me for a long time. And he... I can't say that I programmed him myself because I didn't. But, I helped to customize him across all platforms because he's everywhere. Now, if you're saying the art, yes, I am responsible for the Handsome Co-host art, and I think Handsome Co-host is pretty cool. He's your general? Not general. He's not my general. He works with me, so he's my right-hand bot, as I like to say. Colonel says, I prefer droids like R2-D2 and trolls I can take the hand out of. What? I don't know, but okay. Probably a D&D reference. Christ Rider says, I've seen iRobot. Good robots are susceptible to being overpowered and turned into bad robots. Oh no. We hope that that doesn't happen to Handsome Co-host. Wordy did secretly program Handsome Co-host to hunt for signs of somebody. I think you're talking about someone. Yeah, maybe. I like trolling trolls, yeah. It's fun to troll trolls. We talked about that earlier today also. Some people that were supposedly gonna draw my picture for a rich woman's mansion. Like, okay. And then they wanted me to send bank information. I'm like, okay, this is a troll. I literally did 998 words in this document, which brings me to a total of 382 words this stream. Awesome. I mean, not the stream, the sprint. I did more than that through the whole stream. And we're not counting words, all-time words yet. Gonna wait for summer camp to do that. Ads are supposed to be here. Robot book. It has a longer ending, so I kind of want to read for that. Yes, interesting. I like to see, like, there's a movie and then there's a book, and I like to see the differences. Sometimes people are like, I saw the movie, I don't need to read the book. But it's like, it's gonna be different. Um, ads should be in progress. If there are ads, exclamation point ads, let me know. While there are ads, I'm going to see who I can raid right now because we'll see. It's a Monday for me at least. And I don't know who is currently streaming. I like the new Twitch. I like the new Twitch rating thing that they have. What on earth is this? Yep, Dream is in ads. Ads right at the end. Oh man. Bill says not an ad yet. So this is the weird thing. Sometimes it'll like show one person an ad, and then once that person's out of the ad, then it'll show the other person the ad. It's like, I don't know what's going on here. But okay. This is a cool new thing they have. Yay, back! Because I got here more late. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes when you're later, then they're like, okay, let's not show them an ad until a couple of minutes later. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. The stream has lasted over 3 hours and 30 minutes. I keep glitching. I don't know if you guys see me glitching, but I'm glitching on my side. And I don't want it to be a bad experience for you all, and my computer probably needs to rest, so I'm going to probably go ahead and raid now. We have we have a couple of people who are raiding right now. So I want to ask, who do you guys think we should raid? Should we raid another writer? What should we raid? Should we raid Just Chatting? Should we raid? Who should we raid? Let me know who you want to raid. I see a tiny amount of you glitch moving, but it's barely noticeable. Well, it's very noticeable for me, because I will see myself like this, and then I'm already looking like this. So I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and raid. Dream says, thanks for the stream. Thank you, Dream. I appreciate you. Much love. Christ Rider says, I say writer, but only because I am avoiding chores. Understandable. So we have Game of Tomes writing. We also have Petra Anne Marie is writing, and I don't know if Petra Anne Marie is writing, but it says they're writing. We have Game of Tomes. We have the Tiger Writes, who is writing. We have Illumilab, who is writing. So what do you guys want to do? Dream says writer. Nyx is writing as well. We have Kate Kavanaugh writing. And I think that's all the people that I'm following who's writing. So let me know if there's another writer you want me to raid. Thank you again to Christ Rider for contributing a total of 2,500 to the 12-hour stream challenge. Yep, everybody's voting writer, so do you want me to just choose a random writer? What if we are all dreaming and writing our dreams? Yeah. If we're just like dreaming that we're writing, that's funny. I talked about this the other day to somebody who was basically saying she was over a friend's house and they were supposed to be writing. That was pretty loud, but thank you, Prize Rider, for the applause. No problem. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. So, where should we raid? Should we raid Game of Tomes? Should we raid the Tiger Rights? Should we raid Illumilab? Should we raid Nyx Flare? Should we raid Kate Kavanaugh Rights? If you guys don't choose one, I guess I will just have to do a random. Any. Okay, any. Tome sounds cool. Game of Tomes. Alright. We're gonna raid Game of Tomes. So Game of Tomes is... if you don't know about it, it's just a lobby. So nobody's there, really. It's just people in the chat. There are clocks on the screen. You can go ahead and join with whatever project you're working on. And then, once you're done, you can just put in what you did. So, right now it looks like it's an emote-only chat. Also, there it's just a lobby, so it has like a little ambiance there, and it has the clocks on the screen. And if you would like to just say hello, you don't have to say hello, but just put like waving emojis or something, hearts in the chat, whatever you can put, just to let them know we're here, because it's just an emoji-only chat right now. But if you're gonna leave, feel free, but I would appreciate if you show some love as we rate them. So thank you so much again for joining. God bless and much success with everything you're working on. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. And I appreciate you guys stopping by the stream. Very, very fun. Hopefully I will stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys so much, and bye. See ya soon. Please stick around for the raid.